I recently finished a novella about 125 pages about two people, a man and a woman, who meet maybe once a month in different places in Tokyo. She is his former student when she was in high school. He is a retired Japanese teacher, and they get in a relationship where they meet, talk to each other, enjoy, and do not fall in love. After printing your text block and making sure it's imposed properly, you have to prepare the text block for sewing and casing in. This video is going to talk about preparing the text block for sewing, but not casing in. Preparing the text block for sewing begins with folding the text block and then putting holes in the signatures where you want to sew, and that includes waxing the thread if you're not using waxed thread. This is going to be a small tutorial before you case in your text block. Let's say you have a text block and you have 4 holes in it. These holes are called stations. From left to right, station 1, 2, 3, and 4. From the outside of the signature, you go in the first station and you go out the second station, but immediately you go back in the second station to make a loop. You have to be careful that you don't take the thread all the way through. You go out the second station and immediately go back in. And then you go out the third station, immediately go back in, so you have 2 loops in the station 2 and 3. And then you go out station 4. You get the next signature, and you go in station 4, and when you go out station 3, you put your needle in the loop, and then you tighten everything up. This takes a long time, especially if you have a very long thread or are very clumsy like me. And then you go back in station 3 and then out station 2, making sure that your needle goes through the loop, and then you tighten everything up. This tutorial is kind of like in real time because it takes me about 20 or 30 minutes to sew 9 signatures. go back in station 2 and then come out station 1. When you come out station 1, you tie the tail end of the first signature with the thread coming out of station 1 on the second signature. Just tie it off. After you tie the first signature to the second signature, you're ready to add the third signature. I can do that better. You go in the first station and out the second station, and you put the needle under the thread holding the signature 1 and 2 together from right to left. Then you go into the second station and out the third station, and again put your needle under the thread holding station signature 1 and 2 together from right to left. You're going to put the needle under the thread holding the first 2 signatures together, the opposite direction that you're sewing. This tightens up the 2 signatures. And then you come out station 4 and you go under the thread holding station signature 1 and 2 together from left to right, the opposite of what you're doing in the stations 2 and 3. And then you continue sewing in that way, going under the links between the signatures, the opposite direction that you are sewing. If you're sewing from right to left, you go under the link stitches from left to right. If you're sewing from left to right, you go under from right to left, except the two end stations where you go the direction that you're going. You continue this until you are finished with all of your signatures, and then when you're finished with the signatures, you tie the remaining thread to the final signature. And that's the sewing part of making a book. After this comes adding end papers, making a cover, and casing in. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and take care.